Ever had a rough night out? Wait until you see a bunch of individuals who thought they could outwit both the law and their own intoxication. From this guy to this guy.
Sure thing, man.
Do that, you know.
To another who is too drunk to step out of the car.
You alright? No.
What's going on?
To this lady trying to prove the law to the cops.
You just want to meet a quota, and I'm not going to meet that quota. I did one.
What are you talking about, a quota?
And to this lady who was on her mission to cheer up the cops.
You're making me giggle. I'm sorry.
He makes me giggle.
These clips are proof that sometimes reality is funnier than any comedy skit. Blake Puckett was cruising home from the library on a Friday night, super careful because of his busted brake light. But, of course, fate and Sergeant Keith McKay had other plans. The cops pulled him over, did their usual drill as the suspect realized he wasn't that drunk. To lighten the mood, he decided to show off some magic tricks because why not? When life gives you traffic stops, make magic.
That's a cool computer, man. Oh yeah? Where are you heading to tonight? Good deal. Is that where you just left just now?
Well, I went to my apartment. I was at the library with my apartment
Oh, cool,
on South
cool.
Donaghy, and then I was going to go see her.
All right, sit tight for just a second. Go ahead and pull that up. Yeah, I'll... Oh, okay, yeah.
Here you go.
All right, good deal. All right, sit tight for me for just a second, all right?
I'll do it.
How's it going tonight?
Good, how are you, man?
I'm doing good. You just say you're coming from the library?
Yeah, well, I was at my apartment. I was at the library, and I stopped by my apartment.
Where you live at?
South Donaghy, University Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
I live in Bear Village, so I'm right there by you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually think that University Park was originally meant to be part of Bear Village.
It seems like it, doesn't it?
I really think that that's what it was. Now, like, really, I think that once they got it built, I think there was, like, not enough budget, not enough of the budget to do it.
So Rush Hour just took it over?
I think that's the story, but I don't have anything official in there. This is what I've heard.
Yeah, because they look the exact same inside and out.
Yep.
Do you like living there?
Oh, man, I love it, yeah.
Pretty close to campus, but you're far enough away to where you don't catch all the crowd and traffic.
Right, yeah. I usually bike to school, and so it's important for me to be as close as I can.
Oh, yeah, because you don't want a long bike ride, especially if the weather gets bad or something like that.
Yeah, or if it's hot. Oh, my God.
The suspect must have been thinking, sure, I chose to drive slow, but it's way better than a bike. Who wants to pedal through campus traffic or, heaven forbid, on a hot day? No thanks. But it didn't end there, because he had to prove he wasn't DUI with more magic.
The way the weather's been lately, it probably wouldn't be too bad, but
Yeah.
during the summer or whenever it's raining or snowing or something like that, it's just not a good deal. He'd be back with you.
See on this side?
Oh, man, sit down. I'll show you what I'm talking about now that you got it, okay?
Yeah, in fact, I knew that it was out. I've got it right here.
Oh, that's awesome.
I bet this thing is...
I hear you. Yeah, so it's just this brake light right here. If you already know that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll give you something. What's that in your pocket about right there? Don't mind me
Here?
asking. Yeah.
It's going to sound really weird. I'm a magician, and it's a magic prop.
Would you be okay to do? You don't have to. I don't want you to feel pressure.
Now, here's where things got interesting, because the cops didn't believe what they were seeing.
Do some magic, if you insist.
Yes.
This is...
Is that juggler? Is that what?
I'm also a juggler, that's
Dude,
true. Yeah.
let's see it. Come on. That's awesome. No pressure, though. I want you to know you don't have to.
Actually got...
This is going to be awesome.
They just made your night.
You just made my night, man. I got to tell you.
I've actually got some juggling props if you'd rather see that.
Let's see it, man.
But
Whatever you feel comfortable
But
with.
the only requirement is you have to get a video of me juggling while I've been pulled over.
All right, you got
So
it. You hang on to that. Don't drop it. There's no case. Okay. All right.
But you have to get a picture of me juggling.
Is it going? It's going. Man.
Oh my goodness. This is the new sobriety test in Conway.
Made it.
Oh!
The juggling is clearly a hit for someone who's suspected for DUI. True, but the magic was how the suspect turned a routine stop into a primetime entertainment special. The cop, probably thinking he's hit the jackpot of sobriety tests, eagerly awaited the show and somehow didn't want it to end.
Valley, though, I kind of got off. Oh no! That's awesome. Hey, enjoy your night, okay? Thanks, guys. And I'll be honest with you, another reason I stopped you, you're going off to slow down, Donaghy. And a lot of times, someone going below the speed limit is indications of being cranky.
Oh, really?
You got close to the curb once or twice, but you're obviously fine. So nobody can do that intoxicated. That's true. Right, man. Hey, have a good night. Okay?
Guys.
Yes, sir.
You have a good one. Be safe tonight.
Hey, thank you too.
And just like that, his juggling talent saved him from probably spending the night in jail. Moral lessons: always keep a juggling pin on handy and learn to practice, because you never know when it might save you. Well, our next case wasn't that of a juggler, but had another unique talent which unfortunately couldn't save him. In November 2023, Tanner Watson turned a routine traffic stop into a roadside gymnastics show. Speeding down Broadview Road with his crew when he was caught, he had all the classic signs of a wild night. Shiny eyes, a boozy aura, and the infamous, "I had a couple, okay, maybe a few" excuse. Who knew booze could inspire acrobatics? But it did.
Tanner, you can't tell me what a straight line is. I think that's I think that's pretty solid proof.
No,
all right. Sorry, man. Why don't you step onto the car for me? All right, we're gonna go to the front.
Okay.
Okay. We'll go to the sidewalk over here. You got anything on your person, any weapons or anything? You mind if I just check you real quick? Excellent.
If you want, I can hands up in the car.
And just look right here. You know, we're actually we'll just walk back here to the bed of your truck, right? Yeah. Okay. You've had, how many beers did you say you've had today, or drinks?
3 to 4.
Okay. And how long ago was that?
About an hour plus.
Okay. All right.
Like,
just
throughout the time, like from like 6 to 2:29.
okay.
So between that time, at least 3 to 4.
Okay.
That's been
Hilarious coming from the suspect, saying 6 to 2:29 seemed far-fetched. It seemed like he had sipped some interdimensional cocktails in a wacky time zone. Well, he did admit to 3 or 4 drinks. Sounds like the perfect pregame for his epic hold my sobriety moment.
hanging with my buddies. I'm not from here.
Gotcha.
That's when they were working. He came out hanging with them.
Okay.
We wanted to go hang out, have a couple drinks. We went out, did that, went got some Taco Bell. My other brother went home. We was like, alright, we're going home.
Okay. Yeah, man, your driving's pretty bad. Your eyes are super glossy. I guess no booze coming from you, so I want to run some sobriety tests on you.
No
All right.
His initial "I'm not from here" defense makes one wonder if geographical ignorance magically exempts you from DUI laws. There might be no booze breath, but the cops are about to put that theory to the test and find out just how far that excuse goes.
Cool. All right, man. So the first one's just going to be the eye test. For this one, we're just going to have you stand feet together, hands at your sides. All right. You wear glasses or contacts?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you see the tip of my finger?
The very tip, yes, sir.
All right. Follow it with your eyes and your eyes only, okay?
It's kind of hard to do right there.
All right.
Way out of my vision.
Yeah. Well, just do it as best you can, all right, man? Follow. Just keep your eyes on my finger, okay?
Trying to look, but
All right, yeah, just keep your eyes on the tip of my finger.
From the video, you could already see the suspect was struggling. Following the officer's finger seemed very advanced for him. It was clear he wasn't getting out of this one very easily.
Do this stuff. You went like work like too many times. Like it's getting a little dizzy over here, you know?
Okay. Well, we're gonna do it until my test is done. Okay?
Sorry, sir. Is it like a past the time limit they can do this for? Or?
There's no time limit.
Okay, good.
There's no time limit.
I mean, I'm just like, I don't know, like 4 a.m. Just hanging out with the police.
Yeah. It is. It's early in the morning. Yeah. But there's no time limit. All right, man. So that's the eye test. We got 2 more tests we're gonna go through. Okay. Next one's gonna be the walk and turn test. So for this test, I'm just gonna have you picture a line going down the center of the sidewalk here.
So I can picture anything I want. Okay.
I
can see my own mind.
I'm gonna have you.
That's what I'm just saying.
I'm gonna have you picture a straight. I'm gonna have you picture a straight line.
I put my head down.
Sure thing, man.
Do that, you know.
That's good, man.
That's pretty good.
That's a. Yeah. I can't do that. I'll tell you that. But
so that's why I'm saying, like, what can I conceive? I can be like over here, like, just in my own line, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm asking you, what do you want me to do as a straight line? Like, can you give me definitive?
Have you had any psychedelic drugs today, man?
No, I've not.
All right. I'm just trying to be straightforward with you, bro. Just picture a straight line going down the sidewalk.
To me, my picture of a straight line compared to your straight line might be obscured.
With so many instructions, some individuals might have thought the suspect's brain must also be doing backflips.
Stop.
You want to continue with the instructions?
I'm asking you, left foot. You told me left foot first.
I cannot explain this any clearer to you.
You can.
Okay.
I'm asking you, left or right foot? I have to go backwards.
You're going to have your
all
right
night.
foot in front of your left foot.
So left foot and then right foot.
Your right foot is in front of your left foot.
For how many steps?
9 steps, Tanner.
9 steps, and then what?
All right. Tanner, turn around, place your hands behind your back, okay?
You could tell even before the suspect started the test that he wasn't going to manage 2 correct steps. That's when the officer gave up and decided the suspect's walking days were over. He was arrested.
Thing in the car you need, Tanner.
You have my wallet. I think my phone's in there. All right. No phone.
Your wallet is in the car or is with you?
All right.
So am I being arrested?
You're under arrest for OBI.
What is OBI?
Driving intoxicated.
Do you have any proof for that, or?
Tanner, you can't tell me what a straight line is. I think that's I think that's pretty solid proof.
No,
all
I
right?
asked you many times.
I got you. Take a seat.
As he took his seat, not on the sidewalk, but in the police car, he probably questioned a lot of his life choices. One of those questions might have been, was the flip even worth it? Turns out, it wasn't. But he isn't the only one out of character. On July 16th, 2023, FCSO dispatch got a call about a black Mercedes doing a road dance into the wrong lane and nearly starting a head-on collision. Deputies raced to Old Kings Road and State Road 100, only to find the vehicle making an unexpected pit stop at Advent Health Palm Coast like it had an appointment for a checkup. Behind the wheel was 48-year-old Michael Alfonso looking like he'd just boogied out a happy hour.
Altitude 24 flag road, 1065, 1050 on that vehicle. It's going to be 100 westbound at Memorial Medical. It's Florida tag. Correction. Texas tag. Romeo Sierra Yankee 0297 RSY 0297. It's a black Mercedes. Signal 12.
10-5, you're on with them. He is turning into the hospital. 20.
Dispatch has been
14 flag. Can you show me out with L 25, please? 10.
Altitude 24 flag road.
Altitude 24.
The vehicle's still rolling. Can you go ahead and give us 1033 till further?
Talking about units, 1033 traffic on primary. All other units switch to teletype.
Stop the vehicle, pull over, do it now.
110, he's not fleeing, but he's not stopping. Is there anybody else in the town?
Dispatch has been updated.
224, we got the vehicle stopped.
Denver, still at the hospital.
What are you doing? What? We've had our lights and sirens on since I-95, and you've taken this long to pull over.
The cops finally pull over the suspect, who clearly thought early red and blue flashing lights were just an aggressive disco invitation.
Any reason? Huh? Okay. You're driving all over the road too. You're not maintaining your lane. You almost blew through that red light. Are you having any kind of a medical emergency?
No.
What's that?
No.
Okay. You may favor shut the vehicle off? Shut your vehicle off for me. Shut your vehicle off. Turn the car off. It is a very simple thing I'm asking you to do. Let me see your keys. Hand me your keys.
No.
Hand me your keys.
No.
Okay. Step out of the vehicle for me. Step out of the vehicle.
With patience wearing thin, the officers decided on plan B. If the keys won't come to you, just get the driver to come out, because why make anything easy?
Step out of the vehicle for me.
Come on out, bud. You okay? I'm still documenting the office because I haven't.
You're good. Come on.
You alright?
No.
What's going on? What's up?
What?
What's going on?
I don't know.
Well, I asked you if you were alright, and you said no.
Correct.
So what's going on? Why aren't you okay? Why aren't you okay? What's going on?
As the situation unfolded on the roadside, clearly you could see him dangling from side to side. That's not being inebriated? I don't know what else is. It later felt less like a routine traffic stop and more like an impromptu therapy session. The cop seemed to be channeling his inner Dr. Phil with every word.
So what's going on with you, Mike? Because you're driving all over the road, okay? You ran off the road a couple times, all right? You about, well, no, it's not fine. That's why you're being stopped. And then we had our lights and sirens on behind you. You weren't stopping for us. So, like, what's going on?
I don't know what you said when you say things are not of.
Well, we got an ambulance coming to check on you.
The moment the suspect realized that all right won't fly as an excuse for reckless driving, he transformed into a full-blown Karen mode.
26
Well, you're an asshole.
I'm not being an asshole.
Yeah, you are an asshole.
Nope, not yet. Okay. Well.
Hands behind your back.
Yeah.
All right?
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yep. Absolutely.
Took him showing his ass, but
I'm
Look at me, this shit.
Mike, you're under arrest for driving under the influence.
Great.
I know I'm an asshole.
It's Sunday.
The suspect didn't hold back in calling the cops a mix of different bad words, but despite his feelings, he still got arrested, learning the hard way that being a loose cannon wasn't a valid excuse even on a Sunday. And if it weren't shocking enough, Mike wasn't exactly a newcomer to these arrests, as he had a history of DUIs. This time, he earned himself a 4th felony DUI charge and a mandatory stay at the Sheriff Perry Hall Inmate Detention Facility with a steep $26,000 bond to ponder. If this suspect oozes strong Karen vibes, wait till you meet the upgraded version of this situation. The driver of this vehicle, identified as Miss Rawls, was pulled over for driving without her headlights. Classic start. When the officer questioned her about it, she casually blamed it on the fact that she had just left her mother's place. Yeah, that excuse might work for forgetting your keys, but not so much when you're potentially driving under the influence.
Hold on.
Oh,
Right there. Alright. Mr. Rawls,
yes.
when you drive at night, you gotta have your headlights on.
I ain't have my headlights on.
No, you ain't have your headlights on.
I had just turned out of my mama's apartment complex when get my chair put over.
Okay. Hey, step back here with me for a moment. Alright. You got anything to drink tonight?
No.
Nothing at all?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
How come I smell alcohol coming from you?
I don't know why you smell that.
I mean, it's easy. It's an easy question. Yes or no? You been drinking tonight?
No.
You have no.
It's always interesting to see how suspects play the classic, "Oh, I have no idea why I've got alcohol breath" card. And it always seems like a solid move for them because, you know, alcohol just magically appears on your breath out of thin air.
You want to take some field sobriety testing?
Yes.
See if you're okay to drive?
Yes.
Okay. All right, you just look straight ahead at me. Turn around, face me. Put your feet together. Hands down by your side. All right, see the tip of my finger?
Yes.
Follow this, moving your eyes and your eyes only, okay?
Mm-hmm.
No, you can't. Don't move your head. Move your eyes only.
Oh, eyes.
All right, you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Move your eyes only. You still moving your head. Don't move your head.
I'm not moving my head.
Ma'am, you're moving your head like this the whole time. All right?
With that settled, the officer decided to do more sobriety tests. The suspect had to stage a midnight roadside remake of Paris Fashion Week, clearly not in the mood for modeling.
Steps up and 9 steps back.
9 heel-to-toe steps. Those are the instructions.
You said.
Okay.
What do you mean heel to toe?
That means when you step, your heel touches your toe.
Oh, I did one. Oh, you want my heel to touch my toe?
That's a heel-to-toe step.
Oh, okay. I just did 9 steps.
Yep, and you didn't follow the directions of the test. Okay. That's the whole point of it, okay?
I thought you were saying 9 steps up and 9 steps back. This is my heel.
840 Montgomery County, 1027 Georgia. You can begin. You can go again if you want to.
1. That's heel to toe. That's my toe.
054-022-607. 054-022-607.
3, 4, 5. So they're coming off because they're bad.
All right. Well, you can take them off if you want to.
Oh, you want me to take them off?
That's up to you.
Apparently, the suspect thought heel-to-toe was more of a suggestion than a requirement, and the officer's patience was clearly being tested more than her sobriety. Finally, he realized that he had seen enough of it. She wasn't having any of it. Quick question, do cops work with quotas since they're always out arresting people?
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
For what?
Because you're under arrest.
What am I getting arrested for?
For suspicion of...
When it comes to DUI suspects, they always claim to know the law in police matters. Now it's an accusation about quotas. Clearly the suspect's been watching too much TV.
You just want to meet a quota, and I'm not going to meet that quota. I did 1.
What are you talking about, a quota?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9. Heel to toe.
What are you talking about, a quota?
Because you're trying to meet a quota before you have to meet before the end of the month.
I have no quota.
The suspect was swift in denying everything. Clearly this'll go smoothly in court. The officer had finally had enough, and the line walking portion of the evening is officially closed.
Miss Rawls, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Okay, come on, I get somebody to come get me. This nothing. To get somebody to come get me, you think I'm under the influence? I walk the line.
If you ever find yourself in this situation, maybe just call an Uber next time. Or you could probably wait to meet your future spouse, just like the suspect in the next case. Suspect Brooke Teague decided to have more than what her body could tolerate. However, she was not expecting that spending the night in jail for DUI charges could perhaps land her a husband. If she saw that coming, she definitely would do it again.
Hey, so I'm just stopping you for improper lane use.
Sorry, I was on the phone.
You're on the phone?
I'll be honest.
Okay. Who are you on the phone with?
My baby daddy. I'll show it to you too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zachary?
Yeah. You can talk to him if you want.
Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from JJ's. I just got off. I'm going to street. Go home. Yeah.
Okay. You live on the street?
Yes, sir.
In Bentonville?
Yep.
Okay. What time did your shift end at JJ's?
It ended at 10:30.
Okay. Did you have to clean up and all that stuff? Okay. How much do you have to drink tonight?
Only 1 drink.
Just 1 drink?
Yep. Yes,
Final
sir.
answer?
Miller.
A Miller Lite?
Yes. I won't lie to you, a Miller Lite.
That's all you've had?
Yes, sir. You can ask Zachary.
I don't really want to talk to Zachary.
I know you don't, but I'm just saying.
Okay. Hey, do you have your driver's license?
Yes, sir. Here's these two, my insurance and registration. Give me a second, because I do throw my driver license in here. I will be honest with you, it's going to take me a minute. I always throw it in here.
Alright, well, I'll let you keep on looking for that. I'll be right back, okay?
With the interaction beginning to feel like a stand-up comedy routine while the officers just try to keep it together amidst the chaos, it was time to get serious for some field sobriety tests.
Alright, you wear glasses or contacts?
I am blind, but I don't wear contacts because I had a cataracts issue.
Okay. Yeah, so do you want a jacket?
I do not, but I'll be fine.
Okay. Alright, take a step forward for me. Alright, put your feet together like mine, heel to heel, toe to toe, keep your arms at your side, and just relax. Okay, look straight ahead. You see the tip of my finger? Yes, no?
Yes.
Alright, follow with your eyes, don't move your head. Do you understand that?
Okay.
Okay. You want to move your hair a little bit for me? Appreciate it. Alright, right here, okay? Don't move your head. Try not to move your head.
You're making me giggle, I'm sorry.
He makes me giggle too, it's okay.
Anyone could have been too intoxicated, but laughing and smiling sheepishly, something was definitely up.
Alright, stop laughing because you're making me laugh.
I'm not.
Right? Seriously.
I'm giggling, I'm sorry.
This is a serious deal. Alright,
Yeah.
okay. Alright, hands at your side though. I can tell you're trying to laugh, and it's making me laugh. Get it.
You're smiling, I can't help it.
Alright, stop.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just
All right.
smiling.
No,
I'm sorry.
Anyway.
I get nervous.
And with the whole back and forth, this was probably when Officer Smith decided that anyone who could crack jokes during a sobriety test and make you laugh should definitely be the one. He just had to seize the opportunity to get to know her better.
Assuming this is your lead foot, take a series of small steps exactly like so to turn around, and then take 9 more heel-to-toe steps back down an imaginary line. 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth until you get to 9. For demonstration purposes, I'm doing 3. Remember, you're doing 9. Okay, during this test, remember, keep your arms at your side, look down at your feet, count out loud, and do not stop the test until you've completed the test.
Okay.
Okay, do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Do you understand the test?
Yes, sir.
All right, remember, keep your arms at your side, okay? You can begin whenever you're ready.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right. Go ahead and put your feet back together again, heel to heel, toe to toe. Put your arms down at your side, and just relax. Do not move until I tell you to do so. Okay. For this test, I'm going to have you raise 1 foot above the ground, approximately 6 inches. Okay. I don't care which foot you use, your right or your left. For demonstration purposes, I'm using my right foot. So, raising your foot above the ground, approximately 6 inches, with your toe pointing forward, your knees straight, your arms at your side, looking down at your elevated toe. You're going to count out loud: 1001, 1002, 1003. So on and so forth until I tell you to stop. Okay? Remember, look down at your foot, keep your arms at your side, keep that knee straight, toe pointing forward, and your foot above the ground approximately 6 inches. Okay? Do you understand the test?
To 9.
Sorry?
To 9.
To 9.
To how many seconds?
Until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Do you understand the test?
Yes, sir.
Do you have time?
Yep.
All right, whenever you're ready. Keep your arms at your side, okay? Out of your pockets.
1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second, 5 second, 6 second, 7 second, 8 second, 9 second, 10 second, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
Okay, you can put your foot down.
How much you've actually had a drink?
I've had 2 Millers.
2 Millers now? Well, hey, go ahead and put your hands on your back for me, okay?
Yeah.
Take one out here for me.
9:29.
Hey, so,
Have the sun.
Well, that didn't matter because the suspect had to take a trip to jail for DUI charges. And maybe her story's the reason why so many ladies get into DUI these days. I'd like to know what you think of these cases in the comments. Also, drive safely and sober. It's better to leave the wild antics to the professionals. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos.